Hello. Hi, everyone. Hello. It's me again. I'm back. Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay. Hello, everybody. We're going to be building an Android app today. Oh my gosh. Sorry, this is bugging me a little bit. Okay. We're going to be building an Android app today. It's going to be very fun and very interesting. There are not going to be bugs this time. So love that for us. Yeah. Okay. We're just going to wait a little bit more for more people to join. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Just a little bit more for more people to join. All right, let's see. Hello. Oh my gosh. Hi. How's everybody doing? I hope local hack day local hack day build is going well for you all. Okay, so really quickly, I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. So I'm going to introduce myself, and then I want you all to introduce yourselves as well. Oh, hi, Wei. Hello. How are you? Yeah, so I'm going to introduce myself, and then we'll kind of, go from there. And I also want you all to introduce yourselves. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Introduce yourselves too. So I want to know your name. I want to know where in the world you're joining us from. And I want to know, let's see, maybe for today, let's do a different one. Let's say like, what's your favorite programming language, maybe? Maybe, yeah. So I'll start. So I'm Fazia, and I'm from Maryland, which is on the East Coast of the United States. And my favorite programming language is Java. I think because I understand it very well, and it just feels, like English to me. So yeah, but I'm curious to hear from all of you who are here, all 7 of you. Your name, where in the world are you joining us from, and what is your favorite programming language? So it looks like a tool is already shared. So a tool is from India, and their favorite programming language is Python. Oh, that's pretty cool. I actually want to learn Python sometimes. I just keep procrastinating it. I think it'd be very interesting. But I just don't really, I understand, I actually don't think I understand the basics. I really don't. I know they say it's very much like English, right? Like you just, you say variable equals and that's it. It's not, there are no types, so it doesn't matter. But still, I don't really know it that well. Okay, so Wei also says, yeah, from the MLS Fellowship, which is where I know you from. Florida. Ooh, so you're also on the East Coast, but you're at the top. TypeScript. Ooh. How similar is TypeScript to JavaScript? Days from India, and their favorite programming language is Python. Oh, wow. India. I wonder what time it is over there. That's very far away. Java, and they're from India. Okay, I like Java too, so we have that in common. Love that for us. 3:40 a.m. Oh, wow. You must be a night owl. At 3:40 a.m., I'm asleep. I'm soundly in my bed. I'm asleep. Well, thank you for coming and for showing up. I appreciate it. I hope that you were able to take something out of this. I'm just trying to untangle these. It's very annoying. Oh, we have another introduction. Oh, no. we have another introduction. Ankita is from India, and they love Python. Lots of Python people who really like it here. That's interesting. Okay. And then we have somebody on here who's saying 11:10 p.m. Where are you calling from? That's 11:10 p.m. Because somebody said it in India it's 3:40. So if it's 11, maybe the constant of, yeah, because I don't really know where it would be 11:10. I'm Clarissa. Oh my gosh, I love New Jersey. I know. I can't believe I'm that person, but I actually don't mind it. I like New Jersey. My favorite language is Java. Oh my God, a 5 on the AP exam. Look at you, Clarissa. If I had one of those things that DJs have where it's like, pew, 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 you know, like, oh my gosh, congratulations. That's a huge deal. TypeScript is very similar to JavaScript. It's a superset of it has typing inspired by C#. Interesting. Good to know. Okay. In Georgia, it's 5:11. Yeah, which is the same time it is here too in Maryland. Nigeria. Oh, so it's okay. That's where it's 11:10 p.m. Okay, cool. One more introduction, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So Ishan, astounded by many Indians here. I'm from there too. Well, all of you who are awake at 3:12 a.m., that's crazy to me. That is so wild. And yes, congrats. Yeah, Clarissa. That's really, really good. All right, y'all. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be building an Android app. I'm going to share my screen in a second, but before I do that, I want to advertise the check-in link so that you can be able to get points for attending this specific session. So let me just grab that for you all. Copy link, StreamYard. So check in here. There you go. So use that to check in so you can be able to, let Major League Hacking know that you are here for the session. Yeah, so let me go ahead and let me share my screen now. So I'm going to share my screen. Allow. Okay, you're going to see yourself. I know, just ignore it. So what we're going to be building is we're going to be building this. So for those of you who were here yesterday, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about, but we're going to be doing a different format today. So I was on LinkedIn, literally existing, when I saw that my friend, somebody who I knew, like we have mutual friends on LinkedIn, he had basically built something like this like over the weekend. And just let me tell you what it is. So it's basically like if, for example, like, I don't know, if Clarissa worked at Google and all of her friends are like, oh my God, can you submit a referral request for me? And keeping track of it can be annoying, right? So you basically have like a place where if you have a path, so like, for example, this is like, please refer.me/his first name. And then you can enter your email, your job title, the posting that you want him to submit a referral for you. And oh my gosh, this is annoying. You all can see that, right? You probably can. Anyways, and you can upload your resume here and then you can submit. And then when you submit, if he goes to like a path that's like view requests, he can see all of like the people who submitted requests for him to refer them. Meanwhile, when you go to the homepage, you sign up by just saying your name, where you work, your email, and what your path is. So did you see how, like, for example, his path was his first name, right? So when you go there and you sign up, you can either like do that or you can log in, whichever works for you, like for your situation. And when you think about it, this is so straightforward, right? Like it's pretty much, I feel like the most part that's going to be difficult is one, figuring out how to upload stuff, which I feel like you can probably find something on the internet. And two is making sure that the path for each different user always goes to the right place. I feel like those two are the most difficult part, or like the most not straightforward part. And I feel like if we can figure that out, we can probably build something like this, basically a clone of this, but an Android app. So yesterday I had tried doing a web app for it. There were lots of problems, but it's okay. We kind of did something. But there are lots of problems. So I decided to go back to my roots because I'm pretty familiar with Android. It's something I'm actually very comfortable with. So we're going to do an Android app today, and we're going to basically build a clone of this. And there are a bunch of things we need to figure out, but we're going to figure it out together, and we're going to figure out how to get there. So with that being said, I've created a little to-do list right here of the little things that we need to have. Before I walk through this, though, can I just get a quick temperature check? How are we feeling so far about this idea? Do you feel like it's very attainable, even for you on your own time? How do you feel about the idea? How do you feel about building this as an Android app? How do you feel in general? So I'm going to go back to StreamYard, and I'm going to make this just me, and I'm going to see what the comments say. I didn't attend the first session. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. Then you are perfectly in the right place. I'm doing it. Awesome. Great. Wonderful. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So in case you probably noticed already, I'm sharing my entire screen. So I'm going to avoid I'm not looking at StreamYard often because I don't have two monitors. Like I only have just one screen, just this one screen. So just periodically I'll check in. Okay. Looks cool, but I'd be lost myself. Oh, I'd be lost myself too, but that's why we're all going to be here. We're going to, that's one thing. Let me tell you, that's one thing you got to remember. You got to be like, okay, if you are capable of translating English into code, I think you can do it. I really do. I think that's usually the difficult part. Okay. All right. So I'm going to hide this. I'm going to go back to what it was. Will every applicant download the app? So that's honestly something I'm not sure yet. And we can kind of go through that together. So on my list that I'm sharing, you can't see it now because I don't have my screen on, but like, I'm not sure. That's the part that I'm going to have to figure out, like how the path would work. And also like, if they do download the app, how would we know it's them? We have to make sure we're keeping track of like where it came from, right? Like whose path did you use? Like, did you use please refer.me/way or like something else? So we have to figure out, but we're going to figure out in a second. I just want to make sure I get through all these questions. Same, let's begin. Awesome. How long is this presentation? So I've noticed that with other local hack day sessions, I think 1 hour and 20 minutes, 1 hour, 10 minutes, 1 hour, 15 minutes has been what I've noticed for most. Because yesterday I was here for like 2 hours. And I was looking at like the history and I was like, oh my God, people aren't talking that much. Why am I talking that much? So I'm going to try to get you all out of here within 1 hour and 20 minutes. Are all MLH workshop hosts based in the US? Oh, definitely not. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I saw Aditya host something like on Twitch. Like he posted an announcement about it yesterday. And he's not in the United States, he's in India. So yeah. All right, cool. So let's hide this. Let's go back. And then feel free to engage in the comments. I'll be checking it frequently. And yeah, let's go from there. So let's make this back here. Let's go here. So I think what we're going to do is, so for the Android app, this is like what we did yesterday for the web app. So for the Android app, in terms of like pages that we need, right? We know that we're going to need the home page, right? Which is basically like, well, yeah, where you sign in, like sign in/sign up. So sign in/sign up, right? We know we're going to need that. Another page we know we're going to need is where like the submit request. So submit request. So maybe it could be like an API actually. Maybe it could, like maybe we could have like a web app component. So this is just me putting things out there. So maybe we have like a website/page or like, I'm not sure. But we have some sort of website or page that exists outside of the app, right? And that's where they go to submit the request. So where the user submits requests, right? And then that like request will go through an API and funnel to the view requests page. And so that leads us to the third page, which would be like the view requests, which is basically where like you can see like a table of some sort, kind of like this, or you can see like first name, last name, and it's populating. So that could work. I'm not sure. So yeah, so like a table to display referrals. So that could work. And then if we're thinking about like for this part of it where the user submitting the request, so if we want to flesh this out a little bit, and I'm taking suggestions too because I'm not even sure how to approach this. In an API, you can like when you're making a request to an API, you can always like include a variable or like a keyword that says what the person's path is, right? So maybe like when you submit the request, you also add the person's path name to it. And then that way it's like saving it to like the right table or the right place, right? I think, but I'm not sure. But I know like in terms of other things, I think this is really much it. It's really where you sign in or where you sign up or you view requests. That's it. And technically you can only sign in or sign up if you, need a referral or like if you are giving people referrals. Okay, so now let's kind of, if you have any feedback or any thoughts about the pages, just put in the chat. I'm gonna check in a second once I go over this to-do list. Now let's go over our to-do list. We wanna create a Git repo for this. Yeah, I kind of wanna do that. Instead of a Spring Boot project, we're gonna build an Android project. So that would just be setting that up. And then these are things that could be like in the future. So I think it could be cool to have like to be able to change your company by having like a dash profile. Because right now in here, when I'm thinking about like the homepage sign up, it feels like that's going to be like permanent. So maybe we can even add this on here and say like a profile page. Or maybe on the view request page, there's like a circle or something, like a drawer. So it's like your circle like of your face. And then, or no. Maybe at the top, it's like the company name. So maybe like company name is at the top and a pencil icon is next to it. And then when you click on that, it will lead to like a pop-up or something to change your company. Oh, that could work. That's a really good. That's actually very good. Okay. And then, so that can be something that we can like, so I can cross that. Being able to upload multiple files. Yeah, that would be really cool. Let's go here. But if we can figure out how to like, for example, if you have like, I don't know, publications or something and you just don't want to put your resume, you can, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't do that, but just in case. Probably a database, that's for sure, because we have to be able to save this data. And then what path this homepage go in? Oh, that was for the web app part yesterday. We don't need this either. Okay, so now for the different, before I go into like all the different pages and kind of go through that, let me just check on the chat and see if people had any thoughts. All right, so app will be made using Kotlin. I'm not gonna use Kotlin because I have never used Kotlin before. Can you link the document? I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that actually. Okay, let me share it. Share, change to anyone with the link can view. Copy, done. Where is StreamYard? I'm gonna do all. I'm gonna say link to doc for brainstorming. All right. We'll be storing the upload somewhere. Yeah, that's why I thought of the database of the, right? Like, I feel like we should probably have a place where we're going to need to store it. So yeah, you're definitely right. We need to figure out what we're going to do for that part. Team Java confirmed. Well, I don't know what to say. Okay, so before I move on, I'm going to turn on the light because it's getting darker in here. And I'm going to move this to be right here. Awesome. All right, so let's go back to sharing. And then let's go back to our list. So where were we? We were basically brainstorming what each thing is going to look like. So we know that the homepage is going to have like maybe a login session, a sign up section, maybe a text that says not my original idea because I wasn't the one who came up with it. And then for the view request page, for the submit request, like API/path, which somebody who might have more experience with APIs, I really want to hear your thoughts. How do you think we can get people to contribute something to some sort of database or some sort of body of place, but also allow it to be able to go to specific people? So like, if you understand the idea so far that I've been saying, right? Like if my thing is please refer.me/Fazia, all people that go to that link, they come to me, right? So how do we replicate that with an API where it's like when you're making a get, or is it a send? No. Damn, what is that keyword? But like you're trying to make a request to the API. Like you're telling, it's not get, you're not trying to get something back from it. We're going to get something back from it. Like we're going to go to the API and say, can you get, like we're trying to store, maybe it's just going to be a database. I'm not sure, y'all. I'm definitely a little bit confused. Okay, so for the view request page, this is there, right? And I remember that we said something about like company name is at the top, and then do this, so Control C. Okay, and then that's that. This one is going to be on pause until we figure out API. Or where like the data is coming from, like until we figure out where data will be entered through. Excuse me. Okay, so now that we've kind of talked about this, the next thing I want us to do, and I don't know if you can tell about this by me, but I really am a big fan of like having everything you want to do in code kind of like written out in English, like having a plan. I really don't like writing code without having a plan. It's very difficult for me. So let's kind of talk about like classes. Like for example, when we think about like object-oriented programming for this, right? The different types of people that probably exist. Like for example, there's going to be like a user, right? A user is going to have a path, right? A user is going to have a first name, right? It's going to have a last name. It's going to have an email. It's going to have a company name. Yeah, that's it actually. And then a user is also going to have a list of requests, right? A list of maybe lists, maybe a list of lists, a list of lists of type requests. And when you think of type requests, okay, now I'm not sure how we could go about this part, but if you're thinking about somebody having like a list of type of like requests, like it's like a list of lists, right? So it's like, you know, name, it's going to be, or sorry, first, last, email, link to resume, job title, and posting URL, right? So this is like the first thing in there. But then because it's a list of lists, it's going to be comma, and then it's going to be the exact same thing again, right? And it's going to be multiplied like over and over. So Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V, right? So if we're thinking about a list of lists, so the first list is like all requests, right? But then the list, like the items inside of it, it could just be like a list of type requests, like, right? So it'd be like like all request list of lists, and then list of type requests. And so when you think about a list of type requests, if it's a type of request, then that means we need another class, right? Or am I overcomplicating things? So a request is a type, like a type of class, right? So it's a type of request. And so a type of request would be like a list of requests. So it'd be in there. It'll have like string name, oh, I can just put this right here. So it'll have like strings of all of these things, right? And then maybe like there's no update. We don't need to update anything. But basically, once you have all of these things, like maybe when you create a constructor or something of the object, you would have like a list, a request. So then it would become an actual request. You would enter all these things, right? You would initialize it by entering all of these. And then inside the constructor, you would have created, it would return a type of list. Like you would have created a list of type request. Now, how would this list of type requests, how would it connect to like the bigger list? Maybe I'm overcomplicating this part about the request. Maybe it doesn't have to be a type, like list of type requests. Maybe it can just be like a list of strings. Maybe it can just actually be that. Okay. So list of strings. So it'd be all requests, list of type strings. And then inside the constructor, you would have created a list of type string. Okay. So that's, I think this class looks good. And then in terms of like possible methods that we would need, I'm curious to hear from you all. Do you have any ideas of like what possible methods? Because it's kind of all, well, not static, but it's like you're thinking about the flow, right? It's like, okay, somebody comes into this page, they enter their first, no, this is sign up. Somebody enters here and they want to do this. So like they submit, and then when they submit, like click on the submit button, it just adds it to the list of lists. Like there's not more than that. Like it doesn't get more simple than that. So, and then for the user, maybe like a sign up and a sign in method. And then for viewing requests, we could just share it. Just be like we would just basically share it. Maybe like editing company name. So that could be like a method. So edit company name. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to check in on you all. Let's go to StreamYard. Let's make this just me. Okay. What time is it over there? I'm on the East Coast, so it's 5:34 p.m. Oh, okay. All of you. Yeah, that's what I was forgetting. Post request. That's what it is. So people are going to make a post request to the API. And as long as they include like oh my God, that's exactly it, right? Like as long as they include the path name in there for that person, they include like a link to their resume, etc., it's going to automatically go to that API. Oh my gosh, but I've never built an API before though. I wonder if it's difficult. Let me add that to the list. So it's going to be, let me put that in there. So post request, but we need to build an API to accept the post request. All right, awesome. This is very smart. Okay. Very easy to build depending on libraries used. Okay, I know Java. I think you can build an API in Java, right? I'm sure if you Google it, you could probably find something. Okay, all right then. So how do we feel about this plan that we have created so far? Feel good? Feel great? Feel like it's possible? Because I'm going to start coding. I'm going to start going through our list. Okay, awesome. I don't see any questions. People look good. So let's go back to sharing my screen and let's go through our to-do list. So the first thing we have on here is to create a Git repo for this. So I'm going to cheat for a second. And I'm going to actually go to here. And I'm going to delete this entire folder. Oh, I think I might need to do that through the terminal. I don't know how I know, like Git, I'm more familiar with Git through the terminal. Like very familiar with Git through the terminal. It's actually crazy. But if I wanted to delete this, oh, I think I just need to click on it. I think so. Yeah, delete directory. Okay, cool. So now, wait a minute, why didn't it delete? I just clicked on delete, did I not? Oh, there's only one branch, so confused as to. I literally clicked on the delete directory. This file was deleted. This file was, oh, I didn't commit my changes. Haha. Delete web app. So to make more. Awesome. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to push, like we're going to, we're going to push, we're going to create a new Android project and push it to this or like remote upstream. Oh, sorry. I thought like the ambulance was here because I see like orange. Okay. So now let's go to Android Studio. So Android Studio. Awesome. So we're going to do start a new Android Studio project. Oh, and also just everybody's on the same page as me. I've already had Android Studio downloaded a while ago because I write a decent amount of code in it. So if you want me to wait for you, you're like, oh my God, please. Like I would literally like not be happy if you didn't wait for me. Put it in the chat and maybe I'll think about it. I'm kidding. I'll think about it. If enough people are like, please wait for us. I'm just not trying to be that person who like goes on and on and on and is like talking, because that's clearly not what other people are doing too. So let's do an empty activity. That's fine. We're going to call it referral dashboard. And then it's going to be in Java. For the API, yeah, Android Lollipop is fine. Finish. And just to confirm, you all can see my screen, you can hear me, and you can see me, right? I'll upgrade to this later on. So dismiss for now, but I'll do it later. Okay, so now let's go to Git. So we're going to go to VCS. We're going to import into there's a terminal on here. I can just do it myself. So if I want to create, I have to just do git init. Wait, when you want to say git init, oh my gosh, no. When you want to say git init, oh my gosh, how do you, I can't talk. Do you need to have an argument in front of it? Oh, as long as you're in the directory. Okay, cool. All right. So, oh yeah, we are in a directory, so that works. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do, I always forget it. I literally always have to copy and paste it every single time. Push upstream GitHub. I literally, I always forget what the not commit folder, like I want to push, where is it? I usually find it, let me just go to GitHub itself. Wait. Push existing folder repo to GitHub. Yep, I already did that. Oh, I need to, oh yeah, of course I need to add. So git add, oh. Oh, sorry. I can't type. Git add. Okay, so now I added it. Now I'm just going to commit git commit -m, and I'm going to say initializing Android app. Oh, wow, that's a lot. And then we're going, now this is the part that I'm always confused. I always need to go. Actually, I'm going to close all these tabs, these windows, because it's kind of driving me crazy. All right, there we go. Okay, so we need to get the remote origin. So copy, and then, okay, so for those of you following along at home, all I'm doing, oh my gosh, that's not what I meant to do. Ugh, oh my God. Sorry. Get remote add origin. We're going to go here, and then we're going to copy. And then we're going to go here, Control V, command not found. Okay, so now we're going to do get remote. So it's get remote add origin. I actually should paste this somewhere so I would like not have to do this again. But get remote origin add origin, and then get push -u origin. Okay. Get push -u origin. Oh. To push the current branch and set the remote as upstream. Oh, okay. Awesome. So now if I do get branch, we only have one branch, and it's the main branch. So I'm going to actually create a new branch, and I'm going to do get branch, call it working. And then we're going to check out. So get checkout working. Awesome. So now we have it on GitHub. We have Git set up. We have the activity. We have the Android app. It's built. It's ready. It's, it's right here. And then now we can go back to our to-do list. So I'm going to close this tab because I don't need it anymore. But what I do want to do, though, is I want to refresh to make sure that this is still correct. Oh, compare and pull request. Sure, why not? Oh my gosh, can't you just like jump to the bottom or something? Oh, that was my fault. I shouldn't even have done that. I should have just gone straight to. Okay, I'll do this later. There isn't anything to compare. I know that. I understand that. You know what? I'll just keep it. I'll keep it that way. I really want to get you all out of here as soon as possible. Okay, so now before I go back to our to-do list, so now it looks like we're done doing all of this, right? Oh no. So now it's just working on the classes and then working on the pages. So I think we're going to be able to get on the work on the classes and maybe some of the pages before I have to end this. But before we get started and work into the classes, let me just check on StreamYard and make sure that you all are still with me. Okay. Oh my gosh, so many people. I've heard of solid before, but like when I was a freshman, I always forget what it means. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you mean like we should have a settings page? Like where you can edit stuff? Is that what you mean? I'm not sure. But if you are, we could. Let me put that on the list. Settings. So like in the future, where is that section that says in the future? Settings page. Okay, awesome. Let me back to StreamYard because there's so many comments. Okay. Click commit at the bottom. I know. That's the thing. If I had 2 monitors now, this wouldn't even be a problem. I'd just be looking. I really would. Like, I'd just be like this, and I would see all the comments, and I would see, and I'd have my code. But unfortunately, I don't have 2 monitors. I only have 1. Just 1. Like, I keep showing. What was the D install? You asking the wrong person, the right question. I'm telling you, I literally haven't seen Solid since my freshman year. Can you open Android Studio and Twitch at the same time? Oh, I'm on StreamYard, but also, that's the good thing about this computer I have. That was entirely the reason why I bought this computer like 2 years ago, I think. No, not 2 years ago, like maybe a year ago. Because I wanted to write a lot of Android app on my previous computer too, it would have been a problem. I couldn't even run Android apps. Like I had to use an emulator, like a phone, like an outside. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, so you say give you 5 minutes. Okay, so technically we didn't start coding for a while. I was just setting up Git stuff, so hopefully you were able to download what you needed. Why white mode? Oh, I don't know. I actually don't know. It doesn't matter to me, honestly. But it looks like it matters to you, Gary. Not only in Android Studio, but also in Discord. What are you talking about? Like, this is the problem about reading the chats. You know what? Let's start a GoFundMe to get Fazia more than 1 monitor. Maybe this would improve my quality of life because I'm kind of confused. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go back to sharing my screen and let's work on coding these classes. So I'm going to split. No. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, so before we do anything, it says that Gradle project failed. I don't know why it failed though. It's very weird. We're just gonna let it do it again. Okay, so while that's happening, I want to make sure I can be able to see what is going on right here. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't know what's happening. Anyways, so let's go to Java. Oh, I think it worked. I think it finished. I think so. Woo, it finished. Okay, so we're ready to write code. So let's go to Java. Main activity. So this is where the activities are. This is where the tests are. Oh, just like a quick tour for those of you who are maybe not familiar with, Android Studio. This is the Java folder, but this is not the one I like to look at. I like to look at, no, not, is it? Yeah, project. I like to look at this view. So you see right here, this is the Gradle stuff. This is what like builds it to make it, like an actual app. And then this is the most important part, the .app. And so you have like source, you have test, you have main, and then you have Java, and then you have referral dashboard. And so if you open this, you're going to see main activity. And so I know it's like good practice for you to have like a different folder for your classes, but I don't really care. This is just a side project, so it doesn't matter to me. And the thing about activities is that they're all .java files anyway. So, all right. So I haven't written an Android app in a long time, so I'm a little bit rusty, but let's go. So since we have classes that we want to do, we'll just create them. Oh, no, inside of here. We're going to do a new Java class, and we're going to call it user. Yeah, user. User. I'm going to name class user. Sure, why not? So, like we made our notes here, we said that a user is going to have the following variable. So it's going to be string path for like where to take them to. It's going to be their first name. It's going to be their last name. It's going to be their email. It's going to be their company name. Oh, wait, yeah, that's the user. That's the person that's actually like, you can submit their referral to. Yeah, sorry. For a second, I thought we did something wrong. Their current company. And then it's going to be the list of lists. So remember, it was like list of type, list of strings. And it's going to be, we're going to call it all requests equals new array list. And I'm pretty sure we have to embed this. Okay, so I always forget what that, is it command? No, it's not command. Is it option, control? Okay, yeah, import class. Awesome. All right. So we have that. I have a feeling I didn't do this line 12 correctly. I'm thinking I'm supposed to declare the list first and then add it in there. I'm not sure. I think I probably do need to do that. So let's do list of type string. And it's going to be, instead of all requests, it's just going to be like request equals new array list. And then it's going to be private list all requests equals new. And then, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Can you do, no, you can't. Where would you put the request? Wait, let me Google it. List of lists, Java. List of lists. So you create the first list, array list string, list of lists equals new array. Oh, you just have to put it inside of it. Okay. All right, cool. So it's just array list, array list. Okay. I need to move this to the side, by the way. Aha. And then I'm going to move this back here. Awesome. Oh, no. I'm doing something wrong. Oh, is it really that enough? I don't know, IntelliJ. I feel like this line 12 is not correct, but I'll come back to it later. Okay, now let's go back to our list. So we've done this. We've also done this. We know what's going to be inside of it. So we have that. For this stuff, I'm not sure. Like I'm thinking like for all of these, because we decided not to make it into like its own class, right? Like the user stuff. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out when we get there. So we already have our list of strings. So now let's work on our constructor for this class. So when you create a user, it's going to be, you're going to give us path. You're going to give us first name. You're going to give us last name. You're going to give us email, current company. Maybe like what do we think about like when you're creating a constructor? You shouldn't give us a like all requests, right? I don't think you need that for like a person because they're like signed, like you're a new brand new user. So we need to do getter and setter methods for every single one of these. So let's see here. Getter and setter methods. Getter and setter. And I'm just pressing the command button. Awesome. All right, so now we have those. So now we should just be able to do like set path, set first name, set last name. Oh, so this is like very straightforward stuff. Like this is stuff, you know, you would do like in your 101 class. So I hope I'm not losing anybody yet. Set current company. All right. And then we're going to create that brand new list that you can use. So I'm thinking though, with that, it's already going to be empty. I don't think we need to do that because it's already like, maybe we should call. Well, no. I think it should be fine. I think so. I really think it should be fine. I think so. I think because automatically it's already going to create a brand new list anyway. So I think we don't have to do anything special here. So let's just do like a quick system.error. And then we're just going to say like a user created. Except I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like .print. Awesome. Okay, cool. So we have finished this part. Now we need to work on the sign up method. So for now, let's work on sign up over like sign in, because I feel like for the signing in, the sign up stuff, maybe we need to figure out, like do some research into like how we could do this part, because there are multiple ways we could approach it, right? We could do external accounts, but that wouldn't make any sense because we literally just came here and just did all this. But that could be like the API, like the Google API. It could feed that information to us. So we would like grab it from there, maybe. That kind of like, that's a lot of work. Another option is we could have our own database to store all information, right? What other ways could we do it for the sign up stuff? We could be very, very, very bootstrappy, and we could just create like our own like list, like a main list or something of all users. Oh yeah, we could create a list of all users, because technically we didn't really, oh, I guess we did kind of ask for a password, but like we just like a login link, like you just send to your email or something, like nothing crazy. So we need to think through this sign up / sign in method. Like what is that flow going to look like? We could have a list of all the users, and then we just like use that to check when they log in. But that's so bootstrappy. And then it sends like a login link to their email. So they don't need a password. Any other things that we could possibly like methods that we could do for this part? This part we're gonna have to do some research on. Okay, I'm gonna check in on you all because I feel like it's been a minute and I'm kind of scared there are gonna be like so many comments and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so confused. I don't know what's happening. Somebody help me. Oh, he's talking about white mode, not only in Android Studio, but also in Discord. Oh, that's funny. Sorry, just came back. So we already did the Git Repo stuff. What are we doing now? Android Studio or something else? So you asked this at 5:52. That was like 7 minutes ago. I'm going to assume you already saw that since you already responded to me. But yeah, we're doing the Android Studio stuff now. We're doing the classes. Could you link the environment you're working in? Yeah, it's Android Studio. So I don't know if you saw this, but like I linked the, where was it? So I'm gonna go get it again. Share, copy link, and I'm gonna put this in the chat. So doc, we are working off chat. Awesome. Ordered list. Ordered list. You mean like for us to, like for the sign in and sign up stuff? That's what you mean, right? Yeah, honestly, that's what I was saying. Maybe that's what we should just do. Like just create a list of all the possible users we have. It's not going to be that many because it's local anyways. We don't even have the API done yet. And then we like cross-check if they're in there. Honestly, that's probably what we're going to do, actually. Yeah, if we have time, we'll get to it. All right, cool. So it looks like nobody has any questions. It looks like we're all also on the same page. What is your, let me go ahead and go back to here. All right, maybe I should just do this. Oh my God, should I just do this? But this is like, sounds like terrible experience for you all. Oh my God, see, it just, yeah, let me not do that. Let me just go back to my Google Doc. Done. Okay. So, oh, duh. Like I literally forgot how to declare stuff in Java. They're all strings. None of y'all caught that. You just been writing exactly everything I write. I'm a little bit surprised. Every single one of you just wrote exactly that too. You didn't even think to say, she did that wrong. That's not correct. I'm kidding. Anyways. Okay, so now so for the sign up method, that's probably what we're going to do. So maybe we're going to do something like, maybe not even an ordered list. Can you search in a hash map? Can you search in a hash map? Can you search in a hash map? Oh, contains. It contains the key. Yeah, we can do that. We definitely can. We can do contains. Okay, so maybe that could be something that we could have here where it's like a hash map then maybe. Because what matters is that if you think about it, we're saying somebody comes in, right? And they're signing in, right? They say sign up, log in. We just need to, I don't think we need to do a hash map. We just need to like a list because we just need to check that their email already exists in our list. That's a good point. So it's just like a list, literally a list of all users, and you just have to check in, and it's literally like dot. Is it dot contains with list? I'm not sure, but emails, list of emails, and then we just check if we have it. Oh my God, you're absolutely right. Okay, so let's go create an emails, like all emails. So let's do private list of string. All users, there's new array list. And then we're going to do is we're going to say, right after we create a brand new person, we're going to do all users dot add get email. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, so we're going to add it to them, and then that'll be on there. So now we need to create our sign-in method. So sign up. Or no, sign in. Let's start with sign up. No, sign in. Let's start with sign up. So if you want to sign in, right, when we call that method, what do we need? We just need the email. That's literally all we need. So string email. And, why am I doing this? Have I not written code in a long time? We're not going to make it static. We're going to call it public. It's going to return nothing, so it's going to be void. And it's just going to be sign in. So we're going to say, what it's going to do is it's going to check inside of all users. It's going to say, if all users dot contains email, then we're going to print out and say, user exists, right? Oh my gosh, this is so fun. I'm having so much fun right now. Okay. But then we need to add a comment that we're going to come back to this. So maybe you all can put in the chat for me, kind of like how you were able to tell me what to do with that API. If we want to be able to send somebody an email with a special link, so they click on that link in their email and it automatically logs them in. What exactly are we supposed to use to do that? So research tool to trace login link back to the person and customize a login link to send in the first place. Maybe Twilio? I'm not sure, because they didn't have like SendGrid. I don't know if SendGrid does exactly that. I'm not sure. Okay, and then if the user doesn't exist, else, oh, maybe it can be like a true or false thing. So like instead of a void, it's going to be Boolean. So it's going to be like Boolean, and then it's going to be user exists, but then we're going to do like a return true. And then if not, we'll just return false. And that way, we would know it. Like when we're doing the activity, the button knows exactly what to expect. Okay, now let's do the sign up. So it can also be a Boolean, like success or whatever. Sign up. And what is it going to take? It's going to take a lot of information, actually. So if somebody clicks on the button to sign up, it's going to call us, and it's going to pass in all this information. So I'm literally just going to go inside of here and copy this. Oh, I need to get some water. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go here. So now somebody's signing up, right? They've given us all their information. What do we want to do? One, we want to create a user profile for them. So we should probably just be able to do, how do you create like a new object? You would just do oh my gosh, user. Let's say, oh, maybe. I'm thinking myself that we're probably going to need objects to be able to call these methods, right? Okay, maybe I'm overcomplicating. Let me think through this again. This feels like an interview. Oh my gosh, okay. But I'm having fun though, so it's fine. Somebody comes on there, right? Let's go back to this so we can understand this. Somebody comes on here, right? And they're like, oh my God, I want to sign up. They say their name, they put all this information, and then they click on the sign up button. So we already have all this information. What do we want to do when the button is clicked? We want to set it for that object. We want to say, create a new object. We want to do user current object equals new user, and then literally path. Yep, everything. First name, last name, email, current company. But then we need to be able to add all these objects to like a list, because we need to be able to keep track of them. So now we need to be able to say list. Maybe that could be like what the all users is. It could be a list of every single user object. And then we could do like if, I'm trying to think about this. I absolutely believe that we should be storing these objects somewhere, because that's how we're going to be able to get access to these people. So maybe instead of like a list of string, it would be like list of type user. So then we would say user dot add current object, right? Create method add in user. What are you talking about? Why do I need to do that? Oh, because it's private. We can make it public. That's fine. So, oh, sorry, not user. Oh, my bad. All users dot add. Okay. So now we're going to add it to there, right? And then once we do that, then we should just be able to return true so that it knows that it's signed up successfully, right? Okay. So now we need to go back to this sign in method, because clearly there is going to be a problem. Because for signing in, we have this list of all objects. right? Maybe it'll be like object and emails or something. What do you all think? Let me go to StreamYard. Let me see what you all think. Let's make this just me again. Okay. JavaScript moment. Oh, you want to know a secret, Gary? I don't know how to write JavaScript code. I actually don't. I am a liar. I'm a fraud. I don't know how to. Oh, you're already gone, so you didn't even hear this, but I don't know how to write JavaScript code. Yeah, definitely. So if you're watching the recording again, hit me up on Discord. Maybe you can tell me how to, where to start with JavaScript. I mean, I know I can just Google it, but anyways. Hi, Adam. Hello. Okay. All right. Let me check what the time it is. Okay. So we're going to leave in like 4 minutes. Okay. I told you I'm going to be really good about time this time. 4 minutes. Okay. So let's go back to sharing our screen. And then let's go to here. Okay. So we have this right here. This part needs to come back. Like it needs like workshop this portion. Okay. All right. So now we have this. So now let's go ahead and let's start working on our we can also do like edit company name like we were saying. So public, make this Boolean as well. Edit company. And for the edit company, all we just need is new company name, and we need the object. And so once we have that, we just literally just need to do like, we just need to change it. So we just need to say like user object dot set current company to be new company. So that's pretty easy. And then we just return true. All right, cool. So now we have 2 more minutes. So let's go to terminal and let's go commit. Oh no. Let's go stage our changes. And then let's do git commit -m finished classes portion. And then git push. Oh. Okay, cool. So it looks like we have all that. So now I'm going to leave you all. I'm going to leave you all because I feel like the hardest part, not the hardest part, but like the straightforward part is done. So now it's just like creating the activities and stuff. I think that like this would be a really, really, really great project to put on your resume, because the good thing about Android is literally not drag and drop. You know, I'm not going to say that. But it's like, because there's a visual component, it's very, very it's a lot easier to do. Because if you look at what we're modeling it after, oh my gosh, sorry. This is basically this. It's just text boxes. Text box 1, space, text box 2, text box 3. That's literally it. So I think it could be very useful. Yeah, I'm going to try to finish this on my own. I think this is going to be very fun to do. And then maybe one day I'll build the API and then it would actually work the way I want it to. But yeah, if nobody has any questions, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to come back to StreamYard. And I think I'm going to file. Oh no, sorry, give me a second. I'm on Android Studio. Awesome. Cool. So now we're back on StreamYard and probably frozen. Oh, okay. We're back to normal. Okay. All right. Yes, I did. I did check it out. I did. Thank you for, and also like the what is that thing called? The clip that you put in Discord. No, that was funny. That really cracked me up. When you were talking about the smoke detector, I thought that was so funny. I was like, wow. I can't believe you took that clip. That's so funny. Is it a Fazia stream without the beat? I already told you I'm gonna reset it, okay? I'll reset it. Right after. You know what? After this, I'm gonna reset. Yes, I did. It was very funny. Okay. Try Google Firebase as your backend. It's simpler than building an API yourself. Yeah, I could. And with the Google Cloud credits too, like, you know, the credits that we get for being attending like a Major League Hacking hackathon. I think I might do that actually. Not to sound like a plug. I'm not a plug. I'm not an ad. I promise I'm not. But Firebase could be useful because it's part of that. I think so, right? It's part of that toolkit. I think it's part of Google Cloud. Okay, I'll try it. I will. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining me. It was very fun to finish some of it. Definitely, you know, finish it out yourself. If you write iOS code, do that. If you like web apps, do that. And yeah, if there are no questions or comments or concerns, I'm going to end this broadcast, but it was so nice talking to all of you today. Make sure you get some rest. I hope you're enjoying Local Hack Day build so far. And yeah, bye. Adios, amigos. I am not joining no more servers. I'm in way too many servers. Wait, I'm sorry, Anna. I'm so sorry. I'm not joining any more servers. No more. Bye. Yeah, bye, Wei. Bye, Clarissa. Okay. Wait, I gotta answer this. I am not in the, like, I'm in the channel, I think, but I'm not in a Discord server. No, I don't think so. Maybe that's why I'm in so many servers. I truly don't know which one is which. I'm not joining. No, absolutely not. Good night. Bye.